Welcome to a state-approved broadcast for all my fellow patriotic Americans out there. We love America, we love capitalism, we love Christianity. We feel normal about migration, race, and gender, and we will be destroying these eldritch monsters in this game that hold hostility and vitriol towards traditional American views on family, religion, and of course, good old-fashioned American morality. God bless the United States of America. This is an America-friendly broadcast because I don't want to be dragged off to.
Oh, sorry. Suddenly, somewhere, Emmerdale.
Anyways, how are you guys doing today? I'm doing very patriotically today. How are you? How are you doing, my fellow patriots? What achievement are we gonna get today? I don't know, but whatever it is, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it based on traditional American morality, values, and traditions. Goddamn right. We probably need an achievement of some kind. I think it's like the box cutter, right? Like we gotta break the box cutter. How the hell do we break the box cutter, bro? We have to do a lot of school mysteries, I guess, and then get the box cutter weapon and then like break it? Sure, let's do that. I don't know. Who have we not played in like a hot minute? Let's see. What are we looking for? I'm turning away from the microphone. We played Aiko like a week ago. Is there any like really good character that we haven't played? We haven't played Toshiaki in a hot minute, right? Yeah. We haven't played Toshi in like in a little bit. So we could do Toshiaki box cutter maybe? Toshiaki box cutter? I'm alright with that.
Moshi moshi.
Yeah, a little moshi moshi. Goddamn right, brother. Goddamn right, sister. Goddamn right, NB. That's when the sniper like red line goes on my forehead when I say anything relating to. Oh, we're cooked, man. We're so cooked. Because, you know, we need to be cooked so that we can serve traditional American values and morality, obviously. This is a sarcasm-heavy episode, by the way. Yeah, let's do Herald of the Shattered Court. We haven't done Herald of the Shattered Court in a while. God, we're so cooked. Because we're gonna serve. Correct. Absolutely correct. 100% right. Absolutely. Listen, I was gonna say we love Shiikawa, but we actually love America. I can't keep up this bit, dude. We gotta kill the bit. We gotta kill the bit. Like, pull the curtains. Like, grab me off the stage with the stupid, like, hook cane. Oh. Sorry, it's a little hard. It's a little hard to be jovial, to be... Oh, stupid, hold on. I got the stupid bug again. Get the fuck out of here. Super anti-spyware. Get the fuck out of here. I need to uninstall that thing. I don't even use it, man. Okay, can I click down here now? Yes, I can. There's no... You know what? Randomize the town. Let's do it. Randomize and continue. If we don't get, prepare, then we cry, obviously, because then that ruins every Toshiaki run possible. But maybe that means that randomize the town does do something. We'll find out. We will find out, chat. We will be balling, we will be rolling, no matter what. What's the image? What's the image? This image doesn't even have anything. This image file is, like, blank, bro. I think this is the image, though, but it's just not... It doesn't have an image file. So, I guess, let's find a new image to cover the screen while we roll 80 times on the television station, huh? I have a lot of really bad images, dude. I've got a lot of really bad images. But what would be the worst one to use? What would be the worst one to use? What would be the worst one to use? I don't think I can use that one. I think the sniper takes the shot if I click this one. Ah, screw it. Why not? What the hell? What could possibly go wrong? It just got crazier. Okay, there we go. I found Moriko. We can take this off the screen. True! Anyways, I've been going really crazy every day. I think YouTube gives you, like, a new set of AI inspirations for your YouTube channel, and it really is wacky what they get up to over there. We want as many school mysteries as possible. So we're looking for mermaids, thaumaturgy, and school scissors. 1 is not enough. Is 2 good enough? I want 3. I want 3 of them. Because that darn enemy, that's 2. That's a 2-banger right there. School scissors. Only 1, unfortunately. That's no school mysteries. I would very much like a school mystery if you don't mind. Lots of hospital, lots of out of town. Maybe I should just go with 2, honestly. Maybe I should just go with 2. But it's not going to be any of those, because none of them are there. Okay, morbid mermaids, that's a good start. And then just absolutely nothing ever again. I probably want mermaids, because mermaids is, like, pretty long. And then probably school scissors. Yeah, because thaumaturgy teacher, you only go there, like, twice. So I guess I'm looking for mermaids and school scissors, which that is not gonna cut it, brother. That's Medusa. None of this shit is. I think I can just look at the mysteries to see what they are. Like, there's school scissors, and then any of these mermaids? There's thaumaturgy teacher. I want school scissors and mermaids. That's mermaids. So I can just keep re-rolling until I see those two, because I know what they look like. What the hell is that mystery? That's thaumaturgy teacher. I mean, thaumaturgy teacher and mermaids, but I want school scissors and mermaids, if that's okay. I see mermaids. I see them both. You'll love to see it. Okay, so I guess we want to do, like, one of these early. Oh, we got Crimson Cape, too. Let's go. That works perfectly. All right, so we did get prepare and we did get rest, so, you know. I guess it is what it is. So I want to get... Yeah, I don't think it can give you nothing. I think it has to give you something that you have available. Which means that it is very... We'll go ahead and just prepare. I don't want to get another curse, but, like... Doom isn't really a problem with Toshiaki, but also, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not a problem with Toshiaki. It's just, now here's the part that's kind of annoying, is that we didn't get any bookstores. Can you get books from the occult shop? I actually don't know. We didn't get the history club, so we don't get to, like, print infinite books. That's, like, the one thing that's, like, slightly problematic here. Does the occult shop have books? I don't think it does. Do we have the Tainted Violin yet? No, that's the Can You Trust Them achievement. Oh, the Can You Trust Them achievement! I remember this. No, it doesn't have any books. Do we have that? No, we don't. We have the Monument. Maybe I should have gone for the Can You Trust Them achievement instead of, like, just randomly fishing for a weapon that we're never gonna get. Nah, trust in the plan, trust in the plan. So we just need to get as many books as we can. And honestly, with investigating the, whatchamacallit, the school 80 million times, you're probably gonna get an opportunity to get a book, so. No police station? Alright, the run is lost. No, we're playing Toshiaki, it's all good. But Doomed School, when I went out of my way to get as many school mysteries as possible, which is 3 of them, you know, it is what it is. It's look who it is. Me and Morbid School Rutsu. Thankfully, the Morbid School, which is, you know, strewn about with fish guts and seagulls and all this other stuff, this is actually not a doomed location. It's actually a safe location. So we're just gonna take the normal amount of sanity and stamina damage instead of, like, you know... Yeah, we'll take the Doom, that's okay. Instead of the augmented damage of going to a functional area of education. An education institute that is working as intended. Yeah, we can probably... Oh, wait, we have 4 sanity. We have 4 sanity, bro. Like, I wanted to fight this, but it's like, not anymore. Not anymore, dude. What the heck? What if we dodged, huh? What if we dodged? Like, that's not even that good. Because then, like, how do we hit the gritty here, you know? I think we just gotta run, unfortunately. You can run away from Tapeworm Salaryman, so... I keep seeing the Doom, and I keep, like, switching back to the downtown so that I can just, like, get rid of the doomed location. Oh no, that's crazy, bro. Whoa. Now, we can't go into the next school mystery until we have something that cures our burn, or we have a way to instantly kill an enemy, which we currently don't. So we're gonna go to Ramen, because Ramen is a very easy mystery. We're gonna go here, we're gonna go there. Yeah, I guess randomize the town can screw you over on, like, a character like Toshiaki, or it can screw you over on a character like Haru. But it's never gonna screw you over on a, Oh, you piece. I really did just take the painkillers immediately, huh? Well, I need to get rid of badly bleeding, so there we go. I mean, on one hand, I never have to care about Doom because we didn't get, like, 60 Doom trying to get, like, 4 books, you know what I mean? So I'm not, like, super worried. There's so many enemies that we can fight in the apartments that do, sanity damage. There's a lot of sanity damage just roaming around. So, you know, I feel like I'm getting a little nervous here. Just getting a little nervous here. Our sanity's creeping a little low there, if I do say so myself, but one of the things that we can do, and we can do it kind of nicely, is we can rest a little bit. 36 Doom never hurt no Toshiaki. I mean, we could probably just, like, go around the block running, even though it's, like, statistically impossible for us to succeed that skill check. Ooh, a free spell, don't mind if I do. But, YouTube every day, I tried this, like, anecdote 30 years ago, but then it trailed off. YouTube every day gives you, like, this... How do I put it? Basically a... Let's go art knowledge, because we got a lot of school mysteries to do. It gives you, like 5... Is it, like, 5 or 4? It gives you, like, this inspiration tab that refreshes daily, or you can, like, manually input something, where it's, like, AI generates, like, video ideas for you, and I absolutely... I absolutely despise it. You already know I completely hate AI, in basically all of its forms. But I think it's funny just because it's like it's something that YouTube does, and then, like, you know, you just get to see it if you click on the tab. And it's completely useless. And the channel has, like, which is a very simple channel conceptually, which is that we play a video game every day, and then sometimes we play other video games. It can't calculate, or, like, it doesn't know what to do. It does not know what to do under any circumstance, right? Like, it doesn't know what World of Horror is, it doesn't know what Japanese people are, and it doesn't know what, like, anything is. Like, I know that sounds insane, but, like, I've seen some shit on this, okay? And so, I for fun, because today's... you know, every new news cycle of the week is a fresh look at, you know, hell, and not the Hell's Kitchen where Gordon Ramsay yells at you, but, like, actual hell where there's, like, demons walking around. It's pretty scary, honestly. But, anyways, I'm gonna click on it right now because I think it would be funny. And let's see what we got. They're all kind of derivative, and they're all kind of, like, terrible. And then the thumbnails that it auto-generates are so dumb. I've saved a couple of the ideas, not because I ever plan on using them, but because they're so, like, fundamentally ridiculous. Like, there was one where it was like, do you remember Kermit and Susan? and it had like this demon Kermit picture as the thumbnail, and it's like absolutely like batshit fucking insane, and I can't believe like listen, AI just needs to be shut off, all right? Like there needs to be like a switch that somebody flips, and it needs to just turn it all off. It's evil. Like we're in hell, and it is the electronic demons that torment us when we try to escape hell by going on Hellnet Online, you know? Like, come on, bro. We go to, like, underworld.net, and it's like, you know, there's like a little AI assistant that pops up and asks if you need help. It's so crazy, dude. It's so nuts. Screw it. Let's do School Scissors. Why not? It'll be funny. You know, I do just realize that it's something a little silly earlier before we did School Scissors, but it should be fine anyways. But, like, I can't imagine, like, how miserable it is to just, like, well, actually, I can imagine it because it's horrible, but, like, you know, I'll be on the phone trying to, like, call my doctor or something, and then I'll get put on with this AI assistant that just yaps and yaps and yaps about, like, things that I don't care about, and you just have to go through, like, because here's the thing, it's not menus anymore. Well, it is menus. Like, some doctors still use, like, some places that you have to make appointments, they still use menus, where it's like, you listen to the options, you press the number, and then you go through. But I had the worst experience of all time the other day, and by that I mean, like, a couple weeks ago, where I tried to call an office, and the person that answered wasn't a person, it was an AI. It was, like, an interactive AI voice bot. That, like, I would say something, and then it would, like, calculate, and it would, like, process, and then it would be like, okay, how about this? And it was, like, the craziest thing ever, man. And the thing is, it didn't work right, because it didn't resolve my question, it didn't resolve any of my questions, and I couldn't figure out how to get in touch with an actual person, man. It was awful. And it's like, I think AI is completely evil. I think it's terrible. It has less competency than, like, a basically trained worker, but because it has, like, a comparable competency in the first place, it's like, of course we should use it. All it costs is all of our water and our electricity bills to skyrocket. Of course we should use it. Obviously we should use it. And it's like, well, you know... all it costs us is all of our drinking water and all of our electricity. What could possibly go wrong? And look what I just got out of it, because I went to the inspiration page on YouTube. I got surviving a solo Lethal Company quota rush. Absolutely phenomenal. I would never have been able. Wow, solo Lethal Company. Nobody's ever thought of this before, ever. And then of course the Yashiro versus 1,000 Gorillas thing, man. What the fuck is that? When did we ever talk about? Ever? What on earth caused this to happen? Like, what the fuck is this? Like, it happened, like, originally, where it was, like, Yashiro versus 1,000 Gorillas, and I was like, what the fuck is this? And then now it's back! Why is it like this? Why are there more of them? Why is it just, like, why? What is the obsession with 1,000 Gorillas? A comprehensive analysis is presented regarding the hypothetical confrontation between Yashiro and 1,000 Gorillas. The strategic implications and potential outcomes of such an improbable battle are thoroughly examined. Who gives a shit, man? Yashiro versus 1,000 Gorillas, predicting the 2025 upset. Yashiro versus 1,000 Gorillas. No way, bro. Tilda, is that a banana in your pocket, or are you happy to see me? Yashiro versus 1,000 Gorillas, why we need a bigger arena. Yashiro versus 1,000 Gorillas, the ultimate primate showdown. Like, this is so fucking dumb, man. Like, it's awful. But, like, it gets me because of just how absurd it is. And then, of course, sometimes it hits me with, like, the deep fucking licks. Like, right here, the last idea that it generated in the list was the month of Moriko, the truth behind my absence. Like, this is so fucked up, man. Like, AI should not be able to do this shit, man. Like, this is awful. What happened this month? September recap drama. Moriko's missing month revealed. What the fuck is happening, dude? This shit is awful. And then it just generates some, like, random anime girl that doesn't look anything like Moriko. And it's got this bizarre, like, style that AI absolutely fucking loves. Inspiration from other creators. I'm not reading these, dude. I'm not reading these. I don't know what podcast this is. This podcast could be, like, a very bad podcast for all I know. That's a very red flag thumbnail. Why is this the inspiration behind Moriko, the month of Moriko, man? What the fuck does this have to do with anything? This is like a religious conspiracy podcast. That's like a real video that is like the inspiration that YouTube is pulling from for like the thumbnail section of the month of Moriko, the truth behind my absence. Like, what the fuck is this shit, man? I hate this dumb AI style where it's like, it's just a collage of nonsense, you know what I mean? Like, it's just random bullshit. It's just like random bullshit go, and so anything that's like incoherent or like fucked up, you know, you don't have to care about, because like obviously it's not like, it's the style of the time. And YouTube loves to do this. This is like what most of the thumbnails are that it generates. It's just this like collage of nonsense that would be, like, here's the thing. I don't know what this art style is called, okay? I don't know what this art style is called. But something very, very, very specific about it is that this only would work if a human does it. Because this is like some, like, slop of just, like, random shapes and objects stacked on top of each other with contrasting colors leading nowhere, with, like, weird shapes that don't mean anything, and they don't connect to anything, and it's all just interconnected, like, it's interlocking nonsense that doesn't mean anything. The reason why stuff like this matters and is reasonable, why the fuck, what is this? I'm sorry, I keep getting distracted because the inspiration from other creators is fucking insane. It's like demon shit. It's literally like satanic demon shit, man. But, like, okay, that's probably because it's called World of Horror, you know, so you probably connects the dots between, like, that and, like, Satan, I guess? I don't know, we hate Satan here, as mandated by, the US government. But it's, like, the reason why this art style, like, why this AI, quote-unquote, art, quote-unquote, style, works, or, like, would only work if a human did it, is because a human is gonna make this and everything is gonna be intentional. You know what I mean? Like, everything is gonna have, like, an intentional point. Like, there's a reason why there's, like, a shape there that connects to another shape or interlocks with another shape. It's because it's designed. It's because somebody thought about it. But when AI just clobbers it all together, it's fucking meaningless. It doesn't mean anything. There's no, like, structure. There's no, like, there's nothing. Like, when you're doing art, right, you have, like, the structure or, like, the lack of structure, but you're, like, doing something, you know what I mean? Yeah, sure, we'll do a dodge. Why not? We'll do a dodge, it's fine. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Absolutely not. Please. Oh my god. Let's go. But, like, when you're doing, like, something, when you're doing art, right? And this applies to everything that you do that's art, like, whether it be sculpting, whether it be, like, drawing, like 2D drawing, 3D drawing, you know, animation, any kind of animation, any kind of art, right? And any kind of anything, right? Any kind of, like, creation that you're doing that's, like, a creative expression. There is always a structure or lack of structure, but it's always intentional, right? Or, like, you're doing a free form thing, but you're refining your, like, you know, technique, even if it is, like, semi-randomized, right? Like, the guy who does that, like, swinging paint thing, where he, like, punctures a paint bucket and then, like, ties it to a string and there's, like, a massive canvas in the room, and then he, like, pushes it and spins it and knocks it around. That's, like, it seems like, oh, anybody could do that. But, like, no, he's the one who's doing that, you know? If anyone could do it, why aren't more people doing it? You know what I mean? It's like, it's his style that he's, like, you know, innovated, or, like, they've innovated, I don't know. Sorry, I probably shouldn't say they. There's another, like, sniper redline sight on my, like, forehead right now. But Like, the point that I'm trying to make it, we'll stop the bit in the next episode, okay? It's a terrible bit. But, like, the thing about it that's, like, very important is, like, when you are doing anything with art, it's like, you are the one who's, like, you know, making the intention behind it. You're putting it in motion, even if it's, like, a semi-randomized thing. Like, I know there's when I was in the Scotland arc, I saw a form of, like, pottery or, like, ceramic making, where you basically, like, let the ceramic crack so that you have, like, a random pattern. You know what I mean? So, the thing about it is that even if you are doing something that requires, like, RNG, like, random elements, all of that stuff, it's still your style that you're refining, that you're working on, and it's still what you're doing, and it's not, I'm not gonna say things are unique, right? Like, I don't like saying things are unique, or, like, your art style is, like, your special art style that nobody could ever do, but what I'm trying to say is that a lot of people, like, think that, like, they see someone do something, and they're like, oh yeah, I could totally do that, but it's like, no, you couldn't. Like, that's a unique style that this person has been, like, working on their entire, like, fucking, like, careers, their entire fucking lives, you know what I mean? And so, I mean, we could block or dodge and then do, like... Do we want to high roll a dodge? We could high roll a dodge if we wanted to. And then we get, like, a full turn of attacking, but if we miss, then we're, like, screwed, right? But, like, I think we have to dodge at some point, so let's just try to high roll, because it'll be funny. Oh, hell yeah. I mean, we could high roll again if we wanted to, but I think that's too much, right? Because we can just guarantee kill you. We can't guarantee kill you, but we can get pretty close to guarantee kill you. We can guarantee kill you, it's alright. I don't know. I just think that, like, whenever your art style is something that has, like, a random element to it, and then, like, that has, like, meaning and intention behind it that, like, an AI thing will never be able to do. At least in my opinion. And my opinion is correct, because, you know, we're being patriotic right now. If we ever stop being patriotic, that's when my opinion becomes incorrect. But, like, you know what I mean? I don't like AI. Like, I think, like... AI is, like... It should just be shut off. It should just be... It's evil. It's destroying our ability to, like, comprehend things. Oh my god, dude. The fucking what is it? The med bed card thing was so fucking insane, dude. Like, that's crazy. Like, that's actually, like, nuts, dude. Like, that's insane. We live in a society, bottom text. Shoutouts to 23% Doom, by the way. With no something truly evil harassing us, I'm just gonna rest to full health. And we're gonna feel absolutely fantastic about it. The cursed scissors do more damage, and, like, they're slower, though. Like, we need more books, man. Like, if we could get, like, 2 more books, or, like, 3 more books, we would go gangbuster crazy. And I mean, we could use, like, literally any weapon that we wanted, but, you know, don't worry too much about it. If we could get another book, man, if we could get another book, oh my god, we would go crazy. Imagine the power that could be ours. Thank you for not missing, Toshiaki. You're kind of the GOAT, honestly. Imagine the power in our hands that we could hold. We will now not randomly die if we ever get taken to the other world. You absolutely fucking love to see it. You absolutely fucking love to see it. Now, with that being said, what the hell are we gonna do here? Can we do this? We can do this. The difference that 1 point makes. The difference that 1 point of strength makes, oh my goodness. The box cutter! Bro. My entire plan for the rest of Toshiaki's life is here. We should probably save this for the boss, right? Like, you know what I mean? We should probably save this for the boss. But like, what if we can't? What if Miku attacked us? You know, what if Miku attacked us? I don't want to get fucking jumped. All right, we're probably fine. The box cutter is gonna go crazy though. It's like a perception weapon, right? Yeah, this is gonna go insane actually. Yeah, we take the sanity damage. That's fine. Now, of course, we do actually have to kill this guy, which is like a little... gonna be a little difficult because we have a 50% fucking chance, but we did get the cure, right? Yeah, we got the cure, so we should be fine, but how many times we take hits in this run is gonna determine, like, whether or not we actually... Dude, this is, like, so unlucky. Like, we do want to switch over to the Cursed Scissors, I think, eventually, so we're just gonna throw 7 damage! Like, okay, don't miss with a 90%, an 80% chance to hit. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and cast the cure. I don't see, like, Raise's knife or whatever, so we should be alright to just, like, send you to hell. So this is gonna actually do 12 damage. So you're, like, cooked, maybe? What is this gonna do? This is gonna do, like, 8... Jesus Christ, that was good. Oh shit, the box cutter didn't break. Guys, the box cutter didn't break. Guys, the box cutter didn't break, guys. Guys, the box cutter didn't break. I talk shit about AI, so that means the machine is out to get me, man. The fucking, like, Cortana AI and my... What is the Microsoft AI? I had to, like, remove, like, a file from my computer to stop that thing from booting, like, every single time. But, like, whatever the AI assistant is on the Windows 10 is, like, you know... They're angry, man. They're angry. They're fucking pissed off, dude. They're fucking pissed off, bro. They're written by VisiPop, and they're fucking angry. Don't fuck with them. Okay, so the box cutter didn't break. I didn't anticipate this. What do we do? We cannot... I love that event, by the way. It's literally just stealing a piece of art from school and then selling it. Like, that's awesome. Actually, no, it's not, because I think that's... Well, actually, hold on. How does the government feel about educational institutions? Probably not all that good, huh? With all the lawsuits going on. So, you know what? Yeah, that is awesome. Stealing artwork from schools and selling it. But, like, only from, like, certain liberal education institutions, if you know what I mean. FBI agents watching this. Right? Yeah, you guys got it. You know. And in-game crime, of course. IG crime. True. Anyways, what the hell are we talking about? Oh, yeah. How much we love traditional American values, chat. That's real and true. Use the comment section down below to say how much you love traditional American values. Sheb's Surge is kind of funny. But, like, I don't know, we're just gonna go, like, folklore gaming, right? I mean, yeah, for after the box cutter breaks, right, guys? I kinda wanna, like, fight enemies outside the boss room until... That's only 2 Doom? Man, why have I been doing, like, literally anything else? What things do we have? We somehow do not have roads closed, which is very, very funny. But we're gonna go to the apartments. But there are ghosts in the apartments, man. What the hell am I doing? Okay, no, you're cooked, bro. You're cooked. Absolutely, you're done. You're done. You think you can walk up here? You think, you piece of shit, you can walk up here, huh? You think you can walk up here, huh? You punk ass fucker. Okay, maybe he can. No, we're gonna do like 18 damage with this, right? Like, this is like 18 damage? Don't make me throw this. Okay, thank God, that did 18 damage. Let's go! It's broken, bro, it's broken, alright. Did we... Okay, shouldn't have come here again. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. You know what? Fair enough, fair enough. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have come here again, that's my bad. I'll just rest 20 times at my house, go up to 84 Doom, and then it's like bada bing, bada boom. That's it. This is just how easy it is. In this patriotic episode of World of Horror. That's what happens when you let the patriotism flow through your blood, right? It's just that easy. Now, actually, one of the things that I am a little worried about is that I think we might be kind of cooked. Oh my god. Well, we have the cure, I guess, so it's not like that big of a deal, but it's still kind of a little bit of a deal. It's kind of a little bit of a deal. You ever think about how it's like a little bit of a deal? Like, it's not a big deal. It's a little bit of a deal. But it's alright. You're all good. We're all fine. I hope we're all fine. This is not looking good, actually. Alright, what's the lighthouse got for me? -3, -3, or -0, -3, -3, -3, -3, -5, boss fight, and then, well, boss fight, then -3, -5, and then -6, -5. So, we need to heal. So what's the economy of this? +2 Doom for +1 versus +3 for 7? That math is not mathin', man. So we're just gonna go ahead and hit that, honestly. And then we're gonna feel pretty good about that, I think. Yeah, we're gonna feel pretty good about that. I don't have like a random thing that's gonna get us killed. So I think we're all good. I think we're all good. And hey, if we're not good, guess what? I have a panic button, just in case. I actually have 2 panic buttons. It's pretty cool. Go, my broken box cutter. I mean, we could take 1 Doom as a treat. You feeling alright about 1 Doom? I'm feeling alright about 1 Doom. Now, the problem is that 17 does not make 18, unless we throw the funny mask, in which case, this will work. If it hits, of course. It could miss. I don't want it to miss, though. Second enemy, that's crazy. Was it, like, Time Warper? Time Warper's always costing me Doom, bro. Alright, Toshiaki, sorry, your face is gone. But hey, we got an achievement. We got an achievement, and we beat the whatchamacallits, the court. It's kind of weird that there's not achievements for beating all the old gods, right? Because it's only like specific achievements with specific gods. If I was 2 seconds faster, that would have been glorious. That would have been glorious, chat. That would have been peak fucking cinema, man. Flashbacks is crazy. That's like -1 perception. For an achievement that you get for using a perception weapon gives you minus perception. That's awesome. So I guess next time we'll, like... I don't want to do something evil, man. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. If we randomize the town, and we don't get a legal den, we're going for something truly evil. Wait, no, does that work? Yeah, no, that'll work, that'll work. And then, if we randomize the town and we get a legal den, then we're going for the Can You Trust Them? Which is an annoying-ass fucking achievement. Anyways, thanks for watching, stay safe out there, have a good one, and, yeah, I guess just, you know, we're living in a very fun world right now, and you know, it is unfortunately what it is. So, you know, all you can do is stay safe out there and have a good one, hopefully. Bye bye.